What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. The 23rd of October, we're taking a look here at Aerodrome Finance. This will be the Aerodrome Finance slash United States dollar pair. Coinbase is where this price data is derived from, and this is a daily chart we are looking at here. Bitcoin cannot hold a rally, and everything else is pulling back, of course, with it. Aerodrome appears to be a couple steps ahead of Bitcoin, as meaning that Aerodrome has topped out before Bitcoin has and continued its pullback. We have Aerodrome topping out on the 14th of October. If we go over to the Bitcoin chart, we have Bitcoin topping out on the 21st. So that would basically put Bitcoin a couple days behind Aerodrome. So we'll see below the Bitcoin market, 64,375 potential support. That's 64,375. Aerodrome is well on its way. Well, again, we'll see if we get there. I did mention, there could be some support, around this 118 level. But really, yesterday I talked about yesterday's thumbnail, some previous videos. Really, next real support that I have on my chart is $1.10, 1.107, guys, $1.10. We're not far away. We're only 6 cents above that. We're trading at $1.16 here this morning, the 23rd of October. If we look back, obviously the top came in. I mean, if you've been following along, this thing has been an incredible run, starting from down here in the 60, 61. Playing the levels, and then, as this market was breaking out here above the 128, 129 level, I'm glad we saw that, and we surpassed 132, 134, and I go back, I was talking about, look, my real target's 144.69. I mean, this market closed on the 14th of October at 144.218. We had a red candle, and that was it. I mean, it doesn't get more perfect than the way Aerodrome has been playing these price levels. So, unfortunately, unless you are buying the dip, as some people appear to be in the comments, I think we're heading lower, down to 110. And of course, there's no guarantee that we stop there. There's also no guarantee that we get there. But that's just the level that I have on my chart. So I don't have anything in between the 110 and 128. So that's why I'm looking lower right now, 110. Of course, we have levels below that. We have a 106. We have a 104. We have a 98. So, that is that. We'll see. Bitcoin, again, we'll go back to that chart in just a moment. Bitcoin did hit the upper target at 68,748 and is pulling back. This candle right here is quite bearish. This is a bearish engulfing candle, which means we made a new high. We made a new low from the previous day, and we also closed lower. You can see we're down about $900 here on Bitcoin this morning. And like I said, below the market, 64,375. Heading back to Aerodrome Finance, if for some reason we rally, which would be nice for the bulls, we are, let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 5 days so far, including today, depending on where we close, in the red. And let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 2 green days out of 10 red days here. But again, if for some reason we rally, 128 up here, this white line, that would be our market resistance. You can see the resistance here before we broke out to the upside. So that's that, guys. That is that. We'll see what happens here. Who knows? Who knows if this thing will find support and continue on or not. Hopefully we see a Bitcoin breakout into new all-time highs. And, maybe Aero will lead that, as in maybe Aerodrome will pull back to this 110 find support and start to move higher. But so far, Aerodrome is a couple of days or so ahead of what Bitcoin's doing. So we'll see. Of course, if Bitcoin turns higher, Aerodrome, at least in a large matter, Aerodrome will also follow suit. But it's been a couple steps ahead of Bitcoin. So as it heads towards 110, that's why I have a feeling that Bitcoin is heading down here to 64,375. Keep in mind that Bitcoin is still just within one large consolidation. I mean, all these rallies, they're great and all, but this thing is just in one large consolidation. It's got a downward bias to it. Yeah, we made a new high here recently, a couple days ago. But I mean, what we really want to see for the bulls is we want to see Bitcoin get out of this range here. There's so much energy built up in this consolidation that, whenever it breaks out here past basically 72, 73 or so thousand, wherever the high came in, almost 74, I guess, these things are going to take off like a rocket. We have 6-figure price targets for Bitcoin. Again, we don't know when it'll happen, but we'll definitely be here as it unfolds. Maybe it already started to unfold here. We're just pulling back here before we rally again. We're going to see Aerodrome. We should see Aerodrome do very well. And if Bitcoin makes all-time highs, I don't understand why we won't see Aerodrome at least back up to near its all-time highs. The 240 or so. If we take a look here, so basically from the 61 breakout to where we're currently trading, this rally would still be up about 87, 88%, with a high from the actual breakout to the top tick there, 141%. So that's an incredible move. 87 or 88% is still an incredible move if anybody is still holding. Here's the thing. The way I look at the markets is if my upper price target is hit, there is a point in time where this market will continue to trade lower. For this example, there's a point in time that I will consider taking all of or part of my profits off the table, because there is no guarantee that this market will stop and turn and continue to rally and make all-time highs. If we look back for, this is an extreme example, but it is an example. When this market topped out up here in the 240s, it started to get back below the 185, 186 level, 184, and then continue lower, continuing to break lower price levels. And we had a price all the way up here in the 240s. Where along this massive decline all the way back down into the 40s do you lock in your profits and wait to get back in? It's just the way I look at the markets. I don't want to, see a market go from 144 all the way down to, wherever, 60, 70, and have all of these gains just, give them all back to Mr. Market. I'd rather step to the sideline, at somewhere along here. You got to figure out what works best for you. And then if the market continues lower, hey, that's fine. If we turn at a breakout here and we start to rally, I'll just get back in. But I've learned my lessons over the years. I held XRP for many years, and the whipsaws were crazy. Anyways, not financial advice, just how I look at the markets, guys. Currently down 2.55%, trading at 115. We are only 5 cents or so away from the 110. That's the level I would be watching today for price support. Below that is 106, 104, and 98, 95, 92. That brings you all down through here. The question is, when will Aerodrome start to rally again and break above 144? We have our top in, Now, this is a very important level whenever this market turns, getting it back above 144.69. Time will tell. Bitcoin down $1,000, well on its way to 64,375. It's got a few $1,000s to go, but you can see there is very nice potential support in this area. So to see price go back there, would not be surprised. Resistance, 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 broke out, back test as support. I would think would be pretty normal. Guys, thanks for watching. Let me know your thoughts on Aerodrome and Bitcoin. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you are not yet joined us here on the channel. Appreciate it. Turn the bell on if you want to be notified when the uploads are out. Please make your own financial decisions. Of course, not financial advice. This thing's still up about 87 or 88% from the 61 breakout. Not too bad. Not too bad, guys. We'll catch you in the next one.